Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Janice, and it's story time. And I have a book that's called Bug Dance by Stuart J. Murphy. All the bugs loved gym class, especially Centipede. He loved dodgeball. He loved freeze tag. He loved jumping jacks. Centipede couldn't wait to find out what they would be doing today. Coach Caterpillar announced, "Today we're going to try a dance." "Dance?" said Centipede. "I can't dance. I always trip over all my feet." "Maybe this time will be different," said his friend Cricket. "You're kidding," said Inchworm. "Centipedes aren't made to dance. They're not like inchworms. We're very graceful." "First, I'll show you the dance," Coach Caterpillar explained. "Then we can all do it together." She turned around so she was facing the same way as the class, and she sang, "2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 1 hop forward, 1 hop backward, turn right." "Wow, that looks great," said Cricket. "I can't wait to try it," said Fly. "Oh no," said Centipede. "Just don't fall on me," said Inchworm. Coach Caterpillar repeated the steps 3 times. When she finished, she was right back where she started. Then she called out, "Now everybody follow me. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the flop." "What happened?" asked Coach Caterpillar. "I couldn't move all my feet fast enough," said Centipede sadly. "What a klutz," whispered Inchworm. "Let's try again," said the coach. "Ready, set, start," yelled Coach Caterpillar. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 1 hop forward. Whoops! "Is everybody okay?" asked Coach Caterpillar. "Centipede got stuck again," said Cricket. "I almost had it," said Centipede. "No way," said Inchworm. "Okay, one more time," said the coach. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 1 hop forward, 1 hop backward, turn right. "That's it!" everyone yelled. "You're doing great, Centipede," said Cricket. "We've got it now," said Fly. "This is fun," said Centipede. "But you have to do it 3 more times," said Inchworm. "You'll never make it." But they did the dance 3 more times. They ended up right where they started. And Centipede didn't trip once. "Great job," said the coach. "Now I'll teach you the ending." Coach Caterpillar turned around and asked, "Ready?" Then she sang, "Wiggle left, wiggle right, do the bug dance every night." "Well," said Inchworm, "I guess centipedes can dance after all. But they're not as good as inchworms. Watch this." Inchworm did a little spin. She did a little jig, and she jumped into the air. A little too high. Plop! Well, Centipede did a much better job at the end of our story, But in the beginning, he had to try and try and try again. But he never gave up, and he did a very good job at the end. And he could say, I can do it. And just like the centipede, if you have something that's very hard for you to do, just keep on trying and trying. And sooner or later, you will be able to say, I can do it, because you didn't give up. Okay, thank you for joining me for the story. Okay, boys and girls, I have some crafts for you to try. And the first one is a centipede. And you will need a big, fat popsicle stick. This one is not colored, but I did take out my crayons and I colored this side brown. And then I colored the other side red for the centipede's belly. So I'm going to show you what to do with the plain one. And I have these strings of yarn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. And on this side, you'll see the loop where I folded it in half. And on this side, you have the ends of the yarn. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those ends and put it through the loop. And then I'm going to pull it real tight. Then I'm going to take another piece of yarn, and again, I'm going to fold it in half. But this time, I'm going to put the loop on the other side and the ends on this side. And then I'm going to get those ends and put it through the loop, and I'm going to pull it really tight. So if you look real close, you'll see that there are legs on this side and there are legs on this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to put some more pieces of yarn going down the popsicle stick, and remember to put the loop on this side one time, and the next time you put it on the other side. And when you're all done, it's going to look something like this. You have all these legs on this side, and you have a bunch of legs on the other side, just like the centipede. Now I'm going to flip mine over because I'm going to show you what else I did. After I was done with the yarn, I put 2 wiggle eyes up here on the top. You will need to use white glue in a bottle instead of your glue stick to put the eyes on. But then you'll have a really nice centipede with all of his legs. Okay, that's craft number 1. The next craft I have for you is we're going to make the inchworm in our story. And what I did was I folded my paper, and I have it already folded for you, and I put a hole down here at the bottom. So we're going to make an inchworm, and what I would like you to do first is decorate it. I just put circles all over my inchworm. And then after I was done decorating it, I have 2 little white ovals. And what I did was I put a dot in each one, and then I used my glue stick and glued it onto the head. And then I drew with my crayon a nice little smile for the inchworm. Now his antennas, her antennas, it was a her in the story. I'm going to take these little round sticker circles, and I'm going to put one on the front. And I'm also going to put one on the back, right on top of the one in the front. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then you'll have circles on top of her antennae. And then what we're going to do is, she is missing something. Can you tell what it might be? Well, if you said it was her nose, that's correct. So I have a pencil for you, and I'm going to put the pencil through all the holes. And the eraser's in the front here, and that's going to be the inchworm's nose. And then I'm just going to stretch it out. And then you have the inchworm from our story. Okay, that's the next craft for you to try. Okay, here's Mr. Cricket. He was in our story too. So I have our cricket on the paper. What I would like you to do is to color him. And I colored mine. And then the next thing I would like you to do is have somebody older, like your mom or your dad or your big sister or big brother, to help you with this part. We're going to make a puzzle out of the cricket. So what you're going to do, or have them do, is cut the cricket into pieces. I have 2 pieces, and then I'm going to cut the pieces apart again. And the person who's doing your cutting can do it any way. It doesn't have to be in any certain formation or shape. So now I have 4 pieces. And then I want you to try to put the cricket back together again. So I have this piece of paper. I'm going to put the cricket together on my black piece of paper here. So here's my first piece. And that goes up here. And then I have my next piece. Try to figure out where it goes. And as you can see, here's part of his smile. So I'm going to match that up there. Okay. And then I have this piece. And do you notice that it's part of the wing? So I'm going to put that piece right there. I'm using Scotch tape to put it together so it doesn't fall all over the place. So I'm going to put that piece up there. Whoops, it's a little crooked there. Let me just lay it down here on the table real quick. Then I'll show you. Look, there are his wings. And so the last part are his back legs. And there you go. You have a cricket puzzle. Now what you can do is take your puzzle all apart and have that older person, your mom, dad, or big brother, big sister, and what they can do is they can cut the pieces again, and then you will have 8 pieces, and then try to put it together by yourself and see if you can do it with 8 pieces. So have fun doing this one. Okay, boys and girls, there was another bug in our story, and that was the fly. So I have these 2 strips of gray paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to put them together. And I have another set here that I put together with a piece of tape. And then you're going to take this strip, and you're going to put it around your head and make it fit nice, a little bit snug. And then you're going to take some tape and you're going to tape it together in the back. Okay, then you have your circle for around your head. The next thing you're going to do is I have 2 white ovals and I have 2 black ovals, and we're going to make the bug's eyes. So you're going to take your glue stick and put glue on the back of the black oval and make a big eye. And you're going to do the same thing with the other set of 1 white oval and 1 black oval. And then you'll have 2 eyes for the fly. The next thing you're going to do, I have 2 pipe cleaners, and you have to make his antennas. So I'm just going to curl it here at the top. So it looks like that. And then you can just bend it any which way. Doesn't have to be a certain shape. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other one. You're going to bend it here at the top and make like a circle up there. And then bend it any way you want to. And I'm going to show you how mine looks. This is how you're going to put your eyes on. You put the eyes first on with your glue stick, and then you put the 2 pipe cleaners on. And what I did was I took a piece of tape and I taped it. I don't know if you can see that. I taped it on the inside on either side of the headband. And now I'm going to try it on. And there is your Mr. Fly. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, there was one more bug in our story today, and that was Coach Caterpillar. So I'm going to pretend to be Coach Caterpillar, and I'm going to show you how to do the dance. The first thing we have to do is I'm going to turn this way so that I'm facing the same way as you are. And we have to figure out which one is our left hand and which one is our right hand. So here's an easy way to do that. Here is my hand, and I put up my finger, and look what it makes. The finger and the thumb, it makes the letter L, which means left hand. So if this is my left hand, then this one is my right hand. And I'm going to put a red rubber band on my right hand. Those words all start with the letter R for right. Red rubber band, my right hand. Okay, so now we're going to try the dance. The first thing is we're going to go 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, hop forward, hop back, and turn right. Let's try that again. Here's my left hand. That's the direction we're going to go first. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, hop forward, hop back, turn right. Very good. Now, I do have Mr. Brian with me today, and he's going to sing a song that is probably very familiar to you. It's called Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and what we did was we made some new verses up for Old MacDonald, and it includes all of our bugs. But he is going to sing about a bee first of all. So Mr. Brian's going to play his guitar and sing, and then I'm going to do the dance. And we'll do it slow so that you can follow along and even try it yourself. So I'm going to turn again, and here's my left hand, and here's my right hand with the rubber band on it. Okay, I think we're ready, Mr. Brian.
E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some bees. E-I-E-I-O, with the buzz here and the buzz there, here a buzz, there a buzz, everywhere a buzz. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Look at that. We sang the whole song, and I made a complete turnaround, and I ended up exactly where I began, just like the caterpillar in our story said we would do. Okay, that was very good. So now you can try that and have somebody sing the song for you, or else you can even sing the song. I want to show you that I do have this paper in the packet, and at the top over here, I have the bug dance directions. 1 step to the left, 1 step to the right, and you go through that part 3 times, and you'll be right back where you started. Then on this side, I have the words to Old MacDonald that we came up with using the insects in our story. So Mr. Brian did the first one, and that's the bee. The next one is the fly. And when you're outside and there's some flies after you want to swat them away. So you can even do these motions if you don't want to do the dance. Let's go back to the bee first of all. You can go buzz, buzz here and a buzz, buzz there. And then the next one is the flies. And you can go swat, swat here and swat, swat there. Then the next verse is the cricket. And the cricket goes chirp, 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 chirp. And then the next one is the inchworm, which goes crawl, crawl here and crawl, crawl there. Here a crawl, there a crawl. And then the last one is the centipede. And the centipede has a lot of legs. And they go scurry, scurry here and scurry, scurry there. Here a scurry, there a scurry. So those are the verses that you can use to sing Old MacDonald. Okay? There's one more song on this paper that I have. It's called the Hokey Pokey. And this one is also using your left things on your body and your right side things. And so we're going to do the first two verses of that. Mr. Brian is going to play his guitar again and sing the Hokey Pokey. And I'm going to show you the motions. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start with the left hand.
You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Right hand with the rubber band.
You put your right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Okay, those are the two verses that we're going to share with you, but there are other verses on the paper, and you see if you can follow the directions. The next one is your left foot, and then your right foot, and remember, right is always where the rubber band is, so if I put down my arm, this is going to be my right leg or my right foot. And again, here's my rubber band. Whoops, it's hiding. There it is. And this is going to be my right elbow because you're going to do the elbows. And here's my left side, so that's going to be my left elbow. And then they have there's three more verses, is put your bottom in, your head in, and last you put your whole self in. So see if you can follow the directions on the Hokey Pokey. The last thing I have for you is I do have packets available for you at the library. Just ask the ladies at the front desk, although you can't come into the desk, but you can ask the ladies when they come to the door for your packet. And inside I have everything that you need for all of the bug crafts. And also the paper with the different dances and the songs are also in your packet. So I want you to have a lot of fun, enjoy, and it was really good to see you today. And please join me again in the near future. Okay, thank you. Bye.